Hey everyone, Rami here, and for our third lesson today, we'll be talking about the number formatting. A lot of you are going to know this, but we're just going to dive a bit deeper into it to kind of know more about what it can do and how it can support us. So let's start with normal numbers. So if I've got the sales column here, I can convert this into a currency, which gives me this view where the dollar sign is stuck to the number. If I put accounting, it's going to give me that space. If you wanted to change that currency, you can change it through here, where I can go and change this to euros, to pounds, whatever you really want. With numbers, you can also put percentages. So let's get something similar to here, 0.25, and I were to mark this as a percentage, it will convert it to a percentage. You can also convert this into a fraction if you want, which will look this way. Now, we can also increase our decimal places. So here, for example, you can see we've got decimals. We can increase that or decrease it this way through these two buttons. Now, if you also have a very long number, so let's say this is a very long number, it will automatically convert it into a scientific format. If you want it to be a number again, you'll just go and select number, but this is quite hard for you to read. So we can click on the comma-based values or comma styles that will convert this into a more readable format for yourself. Just know that when I have a decimal maybe like this, or I format something with the style, this isn't the actual stored value. So the commas aren't in the formula or the formula bar. The actual value doesn't have the commas, but it's just what you see on this end. And you can see also that there's decimal places here, but on the actual value, there isn't. Similar to here, we've got the full number. If I were to reduce the decimal places like this, you can see that the original still has the full numbers, but it's just for you, you won't see the full decimal places. One thing we can do also is with the dates. So I can go 04/01/2024. And if I were to go here and I can see the short date, this is the short version, which is the 1st of April, because this is US format. And you can see this with the long date as well. So this is the 1st of April. I can change my locale by going to more number formats. And then you can see my locale here. I can change this to United Kingdom. And now when I click OK, you can see now this is the 1st of April. If you wanted it to be the UK or any different locale, you would do the same. Now I can go also to more number formats. You can see there's a variety of different formats you can use. But one thing that I personally like a lot is to use these custom formats and the letters. So here I can do DD, MM, and YYYY, which gives me the format that we currently have. But if I were to increase the D, you'll see that it now converts it into the day name. So Monday, Monday in April 2024. Obviously, this doesn't really make any sense because it's part of the full day. But just so you know, you can convert a full day into just a day. So I can leave it as this. And now whenever I put a date, if I were to put the 8th of July 2025, it will tell me exactly what day that is. And I can also go on more number formats and I can start putting anything really. Like you can play around with the M and the Y's and the D's. So 4 M's gives you the full month name, 3 M's gives you a shorthand, and 2 M's gives you the number. And I can also go 25 only or the full year here. So that is how you format dates. And last but not least, we've got the text. Now text is very basic. It's not going to do much. So anything like here, it's either going to be general or text. It's not going to make that much of a difference. You would mostly be playing around with the number formats and the date formats. And with dates or numbers, really, you can start going into the customs and playing around like these here. We can do a separate lesson on these to kind of understand more what each of these codes mean and how we can better utilize them. And that's all for today's lesson. Thank you for watching.